Umar ibn al-Khattab, the Amir al-Mu'mineen, the leader of the Muslims, one night was out walking with his servant when he came across a woman who was acting as if she was cooking some food on the stove. And he could hear children crying. And when he approached her and he asked her what she was doing, she told him, not knowing that he was the Amir, that her children were hungry. There was no food. She had no food to feed them. So she was acting like she was cooking something just to silence the children. On seeing this, and remember, this was the leader. This was the Amir. He was the king. He was the ruler of the times. Upon seeing this, he went back to the Bayt al-Mal, the house where all the resources are kept. And he took the foodstuffs from there. And he carried it himself. And his servant said to him that I'll carry this for you. But he took it himself. He took it himself to the woman. He cooked the food himself. The children ate the food. He slept outside until the children woke up the next morning happy and playing, and then he was satisfied. Then he was satisfied. And this was the leader of the Muslims. These were the Muslims. I mean, I want you to think about something. How many leaders, rulers in the world today would do such a thing? Could you think of any who would do this? Now, why do I share this narration with you? The reason is because recently in Pakistan, in the region of Sindh, there was what's called the Sindh Festival. The government organized this huge festival where people came together. There was singing, there was music, there was partying, and so on and so forth. People came to have a good time and enjoy themselves. But the sad reality is that not too far from this region, in a small area called Methi, till date, in the past 3 months, there have been 150 children who have died of starvation because they have no food. Mothers cannot feed their babies because they're malnourished. And this is the reality of these people. And I want you to ask yourselves the question, where is the balance? Why, when in one area there is enough money to set up festivals where people come and enjoy themselves and party and have a good time, and not too far from this place, very close, there's another area where children don't have food to eat. Children are dying because of starvation. Look at the situation of the world we live in today. This is the sad reality of the world we live in today. We had the Muslims of the past who did so much, who the leaders had so much concern for their people because they feared Allah. They did things for the sake of Allah. And we have the leaders of today who don't really care. This is the sad reality of the world we live in. Brothers and sisters, as Muslims, the very least we should do when we see situations like this, what we can do on an individual level is to try to help these people. Give charity wherever we can, send money whenever we can. And inshallah, making these small changes will lead to a bigger change, inshallah. But this is the sad reality, and I really wanted to point this out. This is the injustice of the world we live in today. And I want to leave you with another thing, another narration, if you like, that we get from Umar ibn al-Khattab. He said that if there was a dog, and I want you to really pay attention to what I'm about to say. He said that if there was a dog that was dying near the river Euphrates because of starvation, because of hunger, and this is a dog he's referring to, he would be worried, he would be concerned that he may be held accountable for this under his rulership. Look at what the Muslims did and who the Muslims were, and look at the leaders of today, and look at what the people of the world today do. But the sad reality is that the truth, that is Islam, and how Islam changes people, is being misrepresented and distorted today. The only solution, true solution to the problems of this world, is being misrepresented and distorted. And we need to try to remove these distortions and misrepresentations and present the truth. Jazakallah khair for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
حي على الفلاح.